Hello everyone. Today I just wanted to share with you an idea, just some kind of way that you can spice up your burgers, whether you're using ground beef or like today we're using ground turkey. And what I'm going to do is, and I would have been using ground beef, but for Healthy Month, we're going to go ahead and do the ground turkey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute some vegetables. Here I have some shredded carrots. I have some mushrooms. I chopped up some pieces of sweet potatoes that is going to go on my burger as well. And I chopped up some fresh spinach. And these are just some sweet potatoes that I cut up like French fries. So like I said, I really just wanted to give you all an idea. Of course, you can add anything you want to it, but I don't know. Food just gets boring to me when it's just the burger. I like to taste different things in every bite. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven so that we can get the fries in. And I'm going to bake these fries. This is going to be used later to put on our burger. But I'm going to brush them in some butter. And you don't have to brush yours in butter if you really just, you don't want to do that. This meal is more low carb than it is, not fattening. But if you're not doing so many carbs, then you don't have to really worry about gaining the extra weight that comes from the butter. And once I brush them in butter, I'm going to sprinkle some brown sugar on them. And I'm going to do the same thing once they're done. And, I just really had a taste for a good burger. And I just didn't want to make it plain, Alright. And now I'm going to sprinkle it with a little brown sugar. Not too much. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven so I can go ahead and put those in. And now we're going to go ahead and season our meat. I'm going to add a little complete and a little Greek seasoning. And the reason why I'm only doing those two basic ones and not nothing else, because I actually was going to use some Dale seasoning and I changed my mind because Dale's, if you use Dale's, you know that it has a flavor kind of like soy sauce, and that's why it's sitting here. But I'm not going to use that now because since I'm going to put the sweet potato bites in it. Alright, so let me add some complete. Not much. You don't need much at all, because a lot of my flavor is going to come from the other things like the sweet potatoes. Alright, so now that we got that seasoning in there, I'm going to put a little bit more of this. I'm going to set this aside so we can go ahead and saute the vegetables before we add them to the burger. Okay, so now I'm going to saute all of the vegetables together. Anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes. I just want them to get the crisp off before I add them to the burger. And after I get done sauteing the vegetables, I'm actually going to put them on ice for about 3 to 5 minutes. I want to take the heat off before I add them to the ground turkey meat. So I'm going to saute these another 2-3 minutes. I'm going to put them in the freezer about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll add them to the the ground turkey. Okay, so I have finished sauteing and I cooled my vegetables for 5 minutes. I actually set the timer now. You can choose to cool yours a little more, but mine is good. Good enough for me. I just wanted them cool enough so I'm not putting the hot vegetables right into the meat out the skillet. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I need to plug up. I want some grill marks on my burger, so I'm gonna grill it a little bit before I put it in the oven. So you're just gonna toss those vegetables or whatever you choose to put in your burger. I would have put some bacon in it, but because I love bacon. Alright, once you get it tossed through, we've already seasoned the meat. So we can go ahead and Make us a nice hefty burger. Patty it out. There we go. They're gonna shrink a little bit, so. But they don't have that much grease. Turkey burgers don't have, or turkey meat, ground turkey especially. Don't have that much grease. Okay. I'm gonna lay that right there. And I'm gonna put a little bit more complete on that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them grill marks. I have to wait a minute so that until that finishes getting a little warm. I'm gonna give it some grill marks. And then I'm gonna give the other one grill marks. And then I'm going to put them in the oven. So we'll be right back so we can go ahead and get the buns together. We're gonna go ahead and put those burgers in the oven. Okay, so we're about to take the other burger out. And I just put it in there long enough to get some marks on them. They didn't really turn as much because it's not the ground beef. And I'm gonna put that in the oven. I'm gonna cover it and put those in the oven along with the sweet potato fries and probably cook them another 20 minutes or so. And last but not least, I have my buns here. I bought some rolls. Yeah, these are hard rolls. And I always take the insides of my bread out. I usually take the bottom out too, but in this case, I'm gonna leave that there. But just to cut back on the carbs. And what I'm gonna do with these, they're gonna also be toasted. I'm gonna brush the top of them with butter. Again, you don't have to brush yours with butter. And I'm gonna sprinkle one with Parmesan cheese. And bake that on there. And I'm gonna sprinkle the other one with brown sugar and bake that one on there. One is for me and one is for my daughter. So she wanted the cheese and I'm gonna do the brown sugar. All right, so I just hope that you all, appreciated the recipe. I just wanted to really share it, for those that already do it, let me know. And if those that try it, let me know. And if you do something different with yours, let me know. Because I like to switch it up every time. Sometimes I just do a mushroom burger. Sometimes I do, onions and peppers or whatever. It just all depends on what you like. A bacon, so. But that's about it. I thank you all so much for watching me. And I appreciate you all as well. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.